time to go live on Instagram, and today we're talking to the amazing, fabulous, gorgeous Laurel Crossley, who I'm looking at right now on my other screen, and she's just gonna look out for she's making funny faces at me. So Laurel, if you go out of Instagram and back in, you might see that Glam Jewels is live, and then you just press the little button that says request to join. But the good news is Instagram is still telling followers that I've started this video, so if it's not appearing immediately, my goodness, here we go. Laurel can see me. There she is. Do you see the request to join button? Oh my God, this girl's a quick study. So we're gonna go. Here we go. I'm laughing, you guys, because Laurel is so cute. She's laughing. There's her beautiful face. There
Hello.
you are, Laurel. This is great. We can see you. Now, Laurel, you're a busy, busy lady, so I don't want to keep you. I know you've got another engagement at 2 today. So what I wondered, if you could be so kind, we were talking a little bit off screen about inner child stuff for us adults and things we can do to really connect with our inner child and start to do some nice self-soothing, especially now with COVID. Sometimes we want to just run away and be by ourselves and try to find a way to feel better. Because let's face it, we all love our people, but sometimes the family in the house can drive you crazy.
Well,
So what?
yeah. Yes, I'm so excited. So what I want to recommend is just step away from everything if you can. So, you said hiding away, do that, hide away. And one of the tools I was showing you is the Hoberman sphere. I show this all the time, every presentation I do, all the kids, helps with breathing, but it also helps you if you close your eyes and you just open it slowly, close. It just allows you to do it in time to your breath work. It just allows you a moment to just clear your mind of the crud that is in there. Excuse my language, but there's a lot of crud in people's minds right now. They just don't understand, what do I need to do to support myself? That's what you were expressing in our video together today was, I don't know where to start. Well, let's go back. And what I did is I went through all of my report cards. I found them all saved, went through all my report cards, and I looked at what people told me I was good at.
Oh, great.
You can go through all your old photos as a kid, or in that moment when you're doing your Hoberman sphere. That doesn't sound appropriate, but when you're playing with your Hoberman sphere, you can thoughtfully consider, what were those things that I did as a child that really soothed my soul? You and I were sharing, we go out on swings. Like we used to go out on the swing set, lie on the ground, like absorb things. I'm telling people to get their shoes off, no matter whether it's snowing or not, and go and stand on the ground. Grounding is a really great tool to connect you back to earth. It'll freeze your little tootsies, and you won't be thinking about all the crazy things that are going on in the outside world. You'll be thinking about, my feet are freezing and I need to put more shoes on.
That's great.
Right? Hot chocolate. Think about the times you had hot chocolate loaded up with marshmallows, or whatever. Sitting in front of a fireplace, crocheting, knitting, rug hooking, crafts, painting, puzzle, like all those things that you did in childhood are a really great way to distract you and keep you connected to that inner child, to that playful place, which right now we need a lot more play in our lives.
We do.
And think about it this way. When you're doing this, it's not just to benefit you. It teaches the children that are in your mix, in your midst, whether you're an auntie, a grandmother, whatever, a parent, a caregiver, a foster parent, whatever. If it gives you that opportunity to model to them, and I'll tell you something, when I play, my family often asks what's wrong with me.
Well, I want to know a day of play with Laurel. What does that look like?
Oh, it's I go to the arcade and I feed the chickadees from my hand and I walk through the forest, or I connect with my neighbor's grandchildren when we were allowed to. I go over and I hang out with them and we talk about all sorts of things. I love to journal. You can see my office space is full of toys and fairies. I just love all of that creative stuff, coloring, something we did as a kid, and we typically as adults don't do that.
Yeah, that's so true. You know what, Laurel? This morning I was thinking about you because sometimes you get in your car and I still listen to Q107. So Q107's on, and you know what? You hear a song, like
Yeah.
sometimes you hear music and it's just on and that's cool, but then all of a sudden it's like in your gut and you just want to have it. It can't get loud enough. So this morning I got in the car and Metallica was on Enter Sandman. And I totally connected with like my rebellious, early 20s self. All the way here, I was rocking it out like a real, people were looking at me like, what is going on with that lady?
I have a
But
little
it
story
felt
about
so good.
and story.
You do?
I was at a bar and I was the only person on the dance floor, and I can't do that.
Why wasn't I there?
I don't know, but it was crazy town.
I would
Everybody
have
was
joined
there.
you.
I don't care. Woo! So damn good.
I think that's why we're friends. I was a total solo on the dance floor
Oh,
person too. If the song was good, I didn't give a crap.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
We're
It's
not.
so good.
We're nuts.
These are all great suggestions for people. We need it. And I think too sometimes, when you're at home and you're serving, I don't have kids, but I'm doing things for my husband, doing things for my dog, doing things for my business, and it's my own fault. Like why am I not doing things for myself and really like being in love with myself?
So I know
This
I
is
have to go quickly, like
yeah.
40, but what I'm going to suggest is you put an object in your space that reminds you of play.
Yes.
And every day I look at my little toadstool house and it
Mhm.
reminds me that, you know what, as a kid, I loved doll houses and miniatures and creating. And so when I look at this, it reminds me every day, as do my toys, as do all the fairy stuff that's around here. So just putting those little reminders in your space.
Okay, before you go, because I know you have to go in like 20 seconds, can I show you my toys? Two toys in my space?
You bet.
I showed these to Mrs. Claus. I interviewed her right
Oh
before
my
Christmas.
gosh.
Recognize these two? Oh, Archie's pants need a new button. Hey?
Yep. I have Skipper and Barbie, and I have a ton of dolls. Oh
I
yeah.
know this is so good. I got Archie and Betty from Santa Claus in 1980 when you were in the
I
the hot stuff Camaro, which people have to listen to the other interview to get in on that.
I'm gonna post a picture. I'm gonna post a picture on this if
You
I can.
have to.
I'll share it on your wall. Thank you
Okay,
so
cool.
much for.
Oh my God, Laurel, thank you. I love you. You've been amazing.
All right.
And we'll catch up soon. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you guys so much. The interview with Laurel was amazing. She talks about children and children's wellness, but you know what? It all translates over to us and what we need as humans for our well-being. It's such a good episode for feeling good mentally and just going easy on yourself, giving yourself some grace. So thank you so much. And Joyful Mud Puddles, I love that you said that you love playing and it brings you joy and that you get your boys involved too. That's so wonderful. And the Graveyard, yes, our whole house is play. And we need more toy collectors out there. Wayne and I are big toy collectors. Anyway, thanks so much, you guys. Keep showing the world your sparkle, and thank you for watching the Get to Know Her show. I will be uploading to Instagram later today, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.